Today on Crossing South, we head east of Baja to Mexicali, where we feed the animals, we drink the beer, and we meet wonderful people. All on today's Crossing South. You know, we're coming to you from the Bosque and Zoológico de la Ciudad, which means the forest and zoo of the city here in Mexicali, known as the Valley of the Sun. So we have a very interesting show for you planned, and we hope you can join us right now and get to see all the sights that we're gonna get to enjoy. Stay with us. We got here through the Rumorosa Highway, which is a 2-hour drive from Tijuana. Mexicali is the capital of Baja. The population is less than 1 million people, because not everyone can take the heat. Now, we arrived early since we wanted to get to see the sights and get a feel for the town. But there was only one place where we could really start. You know, folks, there's no better place to start in the city than having breakfast. And we're here at Las Campanas today, which we hear it's the place to go in town for breakfast. And we're with the owner of this place, Mr. Juan Dip.
Glad to meet you.
Nice to meet you, my friend.
For being here.
Tell me the story about this place. They tell me that it's pretty seasoned. It's a place that's storied in Mexicali.
Yeah, the buildings are ours. So we started building 30 years ago.
30 years ago.
So I'm very proud. We are number one and number two in Mexican food in Mexicali, and mostly breakfast.
On top of food, he shared some interesting historical tidbits. So the Rumorosa Highway was built with American funds?
Not all American funds. Mexican American funds and a cooperation between the two countries to give a escape route to people from Southern California who come across the border easily in case of an attack.
Really? So they could escape through Mexico, maybe go back to Arizona.
Maybe. And we were not at war.
Right,
so
a place to escape.
As soon as they came across the border, they will be safe.
I'm so happy we ran into you. So
okay.
Fantastic history.
Do you know the origin of the name of Mexicali?
No.
Okay, think Mexicali.
Mexico, California. Oh.
And the town across the border, the American town, is Calexico.
Calexico, the other two halves.
Calexico, Mexico.
Exactly. The two towns, Mexicali and Calexico. So the first and second halves of the names of Mexico and California, right?
Yeah, right.
Isn't that something?
I wanted to be a soldier. I wanted to be in the Air Force.
Really?
That's what I dreamed about. Those were my games.
With the Mexican Air Force?
No, the American
Air Force?
As a matter of fact, I went to a military school in San Diego.
Oh, really?
For 2 years, for junior and senior years.
You went?
To learn the language.
To learn English. What other characteristics can you tell me about your restaurant?
Okay, one thing that our clientele likes a lot is that we make our own bread.
Okay. So the sweet bread, you don't buy it, you make it yourself?
We make the sweet bread and the salty bread for lunch.
Oh, okay.
We make our own tortillas, corn tortillas.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Dip, so I see you've brought this meal, this breakfast meal, which folks back home will seem kind of weird because this is not what they have for breakfast in the U.S. Tell me, what kind of meal is this? What are these called?
What are these called?
Yeah.
It's called gorditas.
Gorditas.
They're called gorditas because, if you can see, it's a corn tortilla, smaller and thicker.
Oh.
So we open up.
So instead of being a flat tortilla, they're gorditas. They're fatty gordillas.
Fatty gordita. Made a flat is a fatty gordita tortilla. Right. You open it, and you can fill it up with whatever you want.
Don't make me fattier too. But anyway. Papas con chorizo. Huitlacoche. Corn fungus. Flor de calabaza. Zucchini flower. This green concoction is made out of these things.
It's out of a cactus.
The cactus leaf.
How do you call that?
Celery.
Celery, parsley.
Parsley.
Pineapple.
And pineapple. Okay, well, it looks healthy. How's it going to taste?
Delicious, I hope.
Okay.
It's gonna taste fresh.
It's going to
By all
taste
means,
fresh. Okay. You know what? After having those gorditas, some cactus,
might need it.
green juice, something good to put in my body. So. Oh, wow. This is good, my friends.
Some people say that this is good for cancer, that it prevents cancer. I don't know. I don't believe it, but
I know it makes me feel good inside.
no.
Mr. Dip, thank you so much
Thank you
for welcoming
Thank
us
you for coming.
into your restaurant.
Feel free. This is your home. This is su casa.
We certainly felt that way.
Okay.
And this is Crossing South, my friends. Let's continue exploring the Valley of the Sun, Mexicali. Stay with us. It was now time to work off our breakfast at the Mexicali Zoo. Now, the place was closed on the Monday we got there, but that didn't stop us. It was a nice place to see. We were received by animal totem poles, also a statue of the 1930s children's radio character Cri-Cri, the singing cricket. And on a hot day like this, even the animals didn't seem to want to be bothered. Now, the facilities have 40 acres of green areas, and people are able to rent them out for graduations and weddings. Of course, the animals are not included. The zoo opened in 1964. It's a small zoo, but that doesn't mean the locals enjoy it any less. Kids get in for 10 pesos and grown-ups for a whopping 20 pesos, which equals to about $1.50. Not bad, huh? Now, they also have fishing tournaments in their lake, but we're told that when the fishing is done, you have to throw the fish back. So this is, I think, the only bona fide zoo in all of Baja that we know of, at least. If we find out otherwise, we'll let you know. And this is the gigantic bird exhibit, and it's like a giant greenhouse. It's fresh. It's very nice for the birds. They're very pleasant. And I guess this is the flamingo area. Okay, so that's a Mexican turkey found in Guanajuato. It's native to Mexico, and it's in the endangered list because of the, what else? Tree cutting in the area. So that's the Mexican turkey. Funky mohawk it's got going for itself. That's another type of pheasant, also from Guanajuato, Mexico. They've got a really, really artsy, eclectic hairstylist. You know, they have a pretty decent bird exhibit. It's a huge open space area. The birds seem to live happy lives here.
Montón. Hay permisos de cacerías, la Secretaría de Turismo, ahí te informas, la Secretaría.
It's a very nice. It's a very nice suit this guy has, isn't it? But that's not the native pheasant from Mexicali. The ones that are native to the region are actually not native from the region. Mexicali has a very rich Chinese tradition. Chinese immigrants came here last century, actually in the 19th century, and there's a rich population of Chinese people here. And the Chinese are the ones that brought the pheasants here to Mexicali. Pheasants took to liking in the valley, and now they are so many of them that people locals say here they're as abundant as pigeons are. So there's actually pheasant hunting in the Valley of Mexicali. Very interesting, part of the story of this region. Her name is Pollito, little chicken. ¿Me lo pueden pasar a mí?
Sí, le gustan los hombres.
Okay, okay, Pollito. Okay, Pollito. Chimber me timber, matey. I was a horrible pirate. I just need an eye patch now. How you doing, girl? Uh-huh. Pollito. It's a she. It's a she. ¿Puedo acariciar la cabeza? ¿O la muerde? ¿La muerde? Oh. She tried to bite my cheek. Trató de morderme el cachete. No seas brava. Don't be rude, Pollito. Don't be rude. What? Okay. You know what? It beats grabbing an albino python. I'll tell you that much. I would rather hold Pollito any day of the week. She's been 5 years here from Australia. ¿De Australia?
Sí, todos estos animales, las cacatúas, esos vienen de esas partes.
Native of Australia. Okay.
Aproximadamente pueden vivir hasta 50 años.
50 years. They can live up to 50 years. Come on, girl. Come on. Let's go back to my shoulder. Come on. Let's go back to my shoulder. You want to do that? You want to do that? Okay. Okay. That was some decibel. Oh, man.
Hey, pollito, pollito.
Oh, boy. It's getting frisky. So, yeah. We'll have Pollito go with someone else. No. Exactly. And look, now it's actually chewing on wood. So what chance did I have? It had that need to do that.
Oh, look at how it does that.
That's some serious skill. Of course, no zoo would be taken seriously if they didn't have the carnivores, the big felines. It's a very nice exhibit. You know, they have some really well-fed animals here. These cats are fat. And I mean bad fat, I mean good fat. I mean, they look very strong. Oh, sorry. It was special effect I was doing for the camera. Okay, let's continue watching animals. Well, that's the animal with the strongest bite on the planet. It can actually crack elephant bones. Crikey. No, just kidding. No, can't do that. Copyright. Don't sue us, please. It's like docile. Everything I believed of hyenas is like shattering right now. Come here, boy, come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Charlie, you got some serious hemorrhoids going on there, bud. Might want to get that looked at. And you're kind of scratching your family jewels in front of us. Not polite, bro. Not polite. Hey, Charlie. Okay, one of the things that $50,000 can buy you is actually a gigantic giraffe, a baby giraffe. We're gonna feed it this stuff right now. Would you like some of this? Look at this beauty. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Is that good? So what's your name, big girl? Huh? Man. You want some more of that? Okay, let me get you some carrots. Okay, get some carrots here. You really want them? Oh my goodness. It feels amazing to have this animal. Okay, let me get you some other ones. So, hábleme de estos animalitos.
Nuestro zoológico tiene más.
The zookeeper was telling us that every weekend kids are allowed to feed the giraffe like we're doing right now, from noon onward. Good way to influence tomorrow's zookeepers.
Podamos de comer ahorita en esta demostración, sábado y domingo, nuestros niños dan de comer.
After getting to see and touch some of these animals, we went across the park to feed one of the most ferocious animals in Africa, the hippos. Here he goes. I got him, I got him. Oh my goodness. Have you ever fed a hippopotamus before? Say ah, say ah. Okay, more, open more, open more. Okay. I've never fed a hippopotamus before, and I don't think you have either. This is pretty cool. You like that, big guy? Yeah, yes, I do. Keep on coming. So you're saying basically the public can do this. They can feed the animals with their permission. And he's saying that actually the hippopotamus eat hay like cows and horses. I did not know that. Okay, enough of this type of watering hole. It was time to look for one that could help us escape this wretched heat. And boy, did we find it.
We are one of the first craft beers in Mexico.
Really?
Actually, yeah, craft beers.
Have you exported it outside of Mexico yet?
Yeah, to U.S.
To the U.S.
Yes, Texas is a very good state of one of the best customers.
Really?
Texas, yeah.
You Texans are enjoying Cucapa beer. We know who you are. All right, okay. Poker face. This is the best part of the show, folks. Oh, it is a brown ale, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a blonde, but it's in a fermentation.
Is this the final product?
No, it's on fermentation.
Oh, so what am I going to taste? What's the difference between this I'm going to taste and what I would get from a finished product?
Maybe more concentration of malt aromas.
Right now or at
Yeah,
the end?
no,
Right now.
right now.
Hey, I like concentration of malt. Let's try this. Let's try this stuff. We've been here before. So let's go down that rabbit hole one more time. It has this little bitter taste, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. It's all good stuff, folks.
Yeah.
It's all good stuff. Let's go back to the restaurant. Well, folks, you saw how the beer's made over there at the brewery, and now we are at Cucapa, the pub. You saw how the brewmaster there was mixing up and pouring us the Clásica, the classic one, and you saw how it looked pre-filtering, all full of the good stuff that floats in it. Well, this is the final product. This is how it looks once you filtered it and once you bring it out of the keg for the public. So let's try it. I have to say it's just as good. It's really good. And we're here with Edith Minor. How you doing, Edith? How you doing?
Thank
Or
you.
Edith Minor, which is how she pronounces her name in Spanish. Edith, thank you for being with us
Thank
today.
you. It's very nice to have you here.
Well, it's very nice to be here, especially, tasting the happy juice here. Tell us about Cucapa beer. What can you tell us about the history of Cucapa beer?
Well, Cucapa is a craft Mexican brewery.
Okay.
And it has 10 years in the market. This is our 10th anniversary.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell me about this one. Is this,
That's the honey.
that's the honey.
That's an amber style. And as you can taste, it has a singular honey flavor.
It does. It's very light, very palatable. It's not aggressive. It's
No, not at
you
all.
almost feel like you can have it with any meal and it won't overwhelm you. And what other characteristics can you tell me about the honey? What kind of honey do you put on it?
It's Mexican natural honey.
Natural honey.
Yes. And it's produced here in Mexicali.
Okay.
Our beer characteristic is
Real
that-
beer? I mean, you're talking from the honeycomb?
Yes,
Okay.
actually.
This little dark one, this tall, dark, and handsome one that's been winking at me. Tell me about this one.
That's a brown ale. The name is, oscura
Oscura,
in
dark.
Spanish, but dark in English.
Uh-huh.
And you can try it. You can taste it.
Wow.
It has a smoke,
It's a smoky taste.
smoky taste.
You know what? I have to say I like all three of them, but this one takes the pie.
We have the seasonal beers,
Uh-huh.
and this is our spring season beer.
Right.
It's called Lowrider.
That's an odd name to have. And
Yeah.
I see you have other names. You
All
have
the
the
names
migra.
are-
And
the
migra is basically the moniker Mexicans call the Border Patrol, right?
Yes, actually.
You have the green card.
The lowrider.
The lowrider. So these seem to be like taboo, no immigration names. Why tackle them forward, labeling your beers with those?
Well, we're Mexicans that live right
At the border?
At the border, and our beer it's actually crossing the border. So that's why it's that theme.
So you're looking to export your beer.
Yes.
So just like Mexicans are trying to get over to the U.S., you guys are trying to get your beers over there.
Kind of that idea. Yes, that's the idea.
Well, Edith, thank you so much for
Thank
talking
you.
to us. It was great meeting you. And folks, it's not over. We're still exploring Mexicali, so stay with us. This is Crossing South. Peoples tend to adapt to their environments and create foods that reflect life in their region. Well, Mexicali is no different. Check this out. You know, folks, right now we're all about Mexicali. We've had such a good time in this place. As a matter of full disclosure, though, we have to say that in the summertime, it gets pretty hot. I mean, up in the 120s or more so. So, your choice if you want to come during those days of the year. But something to cool off if you do, it's a very, very Mexican cool treat that you probably could resemble to a Slurpee in the States. They're called Raspados, which is a cup with or a glass with shaved ice, and then they put these syrups on, homemade syrups, which is the flavor of your icy beverage treat. And we're here with Rosa Nieblas. Mucho gusto, Rosa. For how long have you had your establishment here?
27 años.
27 years.
Así es.
Oh my goodness. Because the city gets so hot during the summer, muy buen negocio, good business, huh?
Muy buen business.
For you, it's all about the heat, para ustedes todo el calor, ¿verdad?
Ajá, que todo el año haga calor.
She said if it was up to her, the whole year would be that hot. I can imagine why you've been in business so long. Now, dígame esos sabores. Tell me about your flavors. Chicle bubblegum.
Ajá, fresa con leche,
Strawberry milk,
coco,
coconut,
sí, vainilla,
vanilla,
limón,
lemon,
plátano,
banana,
tamarindo,
tamarind,
guayaba,
guayaba,
cajeta,
cajeta, caramel.
sí.
Which one is the best taste?
El mejor,
Yes, taste.
pues el de fresa con leche.
Okay, give me that. Sí, por favor. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. She says, taste-wise, strawberry milk one. Milky strawberry.
27 años.
27 years, same machine, grinds the ice, puts it in this receptacle, and then she puts it in the, okay, she's gonna, oh, look at that. That's where she grinds the ice. The Raspado or shaved ice desserts were invented by the Japanese. It is said they even used swords to shave the ice. Oh yes. Now unlike snow cones, which crushes the ice, the shaved ice leaves a very fine texture which allow the syrups to fully infuse into the ice rather than just around it. The good stuff, folks, the good stuff. Oh wow. This is a very milky substance, sweet, very, very sweet. I have to say this tastes better than any Slurpee I've ever had. Woo. It's pretty good. We're with my friend here, Dulce. Dulce, how are you?
Hi, good, thank you.
So you liking your Raspado?
I'm enjoying it very much.
Very
Yes.
much? How long have you been coming here?
I've been coming here for all my life. Since I was a little girl, my mom and dad used to bring me here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So are you local to Mexicali?
Yes,
You were born here?
yes,
Yeah.
I was here.
Wow.
Since I was a little girl, yeah.
Well, another border town like Tijuana, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, thank you for talking to us and continue enjoying your Raspado.
Thank you very much.
Muchas gracias. Thank
De
you.
nada.
Thank you so much for your Raspado. Okay. There you have it, folks. Stay with us. This is Crossing South. Ooh. You know, we weren't really sure of what we would find in Mexicali since we knew very little about it. So far, we're loving what we found. We hope you help us explore it further the next time we cross south.
You can find maps and information about the places you just saw, or you may order a copy of this program on DVD at crossingsouth.com.